Interestingly, probably some of you might know that the syllabus for English portion of entry test is quite different from the other syllabuses that you already have. For instance, if we talk about science subjects like maths or physics, chemistry, bio, in these subjects, you normally study the same things that you have already studied in first year and second year classes. But as for English, things are a bit different. Uh, like in English, we normally study those syllabus books that talk about reading or writing and a little bit of grammar and a little bit of vocabulary. But if you have scored well in your first year and second year examinations in your respective boards, whether it is some local board or federal board, you know that it's not necessary that you will do well in the entry test examination. Why? The reason is that the syllabus, like I said in the beginning, is different for entry test examination and that you study in first year and second year. Well, to cut it short, when we talk about the entry test examination for English portion, there are certain things that we have to study. First of all, the test based a lot on vocabulary, which means that those words which probably you have not studied so far in your studies. Uh, Vocabulary is one of the key element of all entry test examinations, whether they are from some local university, they are out of province, or maybe if they are from abroad. Okay, um, we have different and difficult words, words like accurate or pungent or charlatan or such kind of words. Then we study grammar. Now, you might have studied grammar in your first year and second year, and maybe in the earlier classes too. But the grammar that comes into this entry test covers a wider range. Okay, there are those structures that you study, which will be judged in a quite different way. Like in a traditional grammatical classroom, you might study tenses, active voice, passive voice, direct, indirect, and such kind of things. And in the examination, they ask you to maybe change the form of verb if it is about tenses, and change an active from passive or from a direct to the indirect. But here in this preparation, we will study different choices that are given to us. Then there is one more thing that is called analogy. Okay, that is part of basically vocabulary, but it's a new thing for you because by analogy we mean a kind of association that we kind of create between two words. Okay, and that association has to be then checked with the following choices that are given to us. Then in some of the tests, not every university, but some of the universities also test your reading comprehension skills also. Okay, by reading comprehension here we mean that you will be given a passage that you will have to study, and there will be questions, and those questions will be like multiple choice questions. Like I said, in your first and second year studies, you studied different texts that were from different writers, and then you found the answers of those questions. And even in the examination, you had to write the answers of those questions, like 40 to 50 words, or sometimes 100 and 150 words, or maybe sometimes you have to write an essay. But in this reading comprehension, you will read a passage, comprehend it, and then answer 4, 5, 6 questions as per the requirement of the test. So these are a few things that we will be studying into that. Uh,